is. Let me see what random likes for us for sick. What does sick look like? We got decent chunk of max HP, lots of lifesteal, no HP regen, and constant damage. Sure. That just seems like SMGs. And, you know, miniguns if you happen to find them, but... I guess we actually haven't done guns tonight. Done scissors and lances, so back to guns. Guns, guns, guns. Oh, right. It is very emphatic. I don't like the effect of us taking damage. Like, the sound effect really is distracting and makes me think something is happening that is not happening. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I can reroll this at least once. Probably just take one of these three. Smug. How long would I like to lock those? And I mean, we start with 25. I don't exactly need more. Yeah, I don't want the bat offhand. Although the negative harvesting doesn't really matter. So that's good. Interesting. So, as we get up, that'll be like 7-8 times a second. So let's say 8 divided by 4. So we're kind of lifesteal capped already. If we just have a full SMG build. Like, probably already more than. Because that maxes at 10 HP a second. So more lifesteal doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, I think I stand by that. Do we lock the bag as we re-roll here? Because I want to take advantage of these early waves to aggressively look for more SMGs while we have guaranteed weapons in the shop here. But I could definitely lock a bag for a little while. Alright. Up to 3 smugs. Yeah, it keeps making me think like an enemy spawned inside of me, and I'm like, wait, what just happened? I don't understand, I'm so confused. Do I want any luck? Yeah, I'll take a little bit of luck. I'm okay with that. Okay. We're still going to be spinning this reroll. Perfect. Not entirely sure how correct that is, but I like that when we have the guaranteed offerings of them. So now, basically, now that I understand how the early shop works better, I'm trying to go out of my way to take advantage of that fact more. The combination of the fact that having only one type of weapon is going to make it a lot... Well, not specifically having only one type of weapon, but you're specifically offered the exact weapons you already have more often, and their type, and we're given 2 guaranteed weapon slots in the first 2 waves. That all together is why I'm aggressively re-rolling early there. Alright, I guess we're still at a spot that I don't hate taking some luck, but I don't want, like, a ton of luck, probably. Are they up to 30 range? Oh, right, because we've got guns. Sure, I'll go and grab 1 range damage. Go ahead and pick up our bag now. I mean, attack speed would scale up our lifesteal, except that it's already basically max, like we just talked about. Although we could go down in lifesteal a little bit and be okay too, which is neat. Okay, so on this wave, I don't think I want to reroll. Next wave is pretty similar, but more chance of blue. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just take that and not reroll. Oh, we've got some gnats. Like, where'd all these bullets come from? There's so many. Not harvesting. I kind of don't hate more range, to be honest. But I kind of want to look for range damage more. We can also take the dodge. Don't want lifesteal, HP regen, harvesting. I don't really want more luck, but I could. Luck is a way I can invest in economy without, like, being able to invest in harvesting, I suppose. Gonna kind of grudgingly just take the range. My Vinny Lumberjack shirt has certainly gone up. I don't know if I'd take it still. Basically, it's very cheap, and then it removes it from the pool, which has some value. It's very similar to like the value of removing something from the pool in the storybook, where it's like, yeah, it's nice, but people really overrate it. But it does have some value, and it does something on its own. Yeah, fine. I would be very down for fertilizer if we were not ill. Let me just make sure I am remembering. Oh, no, that was the other character we looked at. No one called me on that when I talked about harvesting earlier. Okay, no. It was maybe Knight that had bad harvesting. Okay. Conflating the characters. Alright, I'm allowed to take fertilizer then. Let's take fertilizer. Blue laser gun. We don't have elites until 18. I am eyeballing this double barrel shotty though. Maybe I want this double barrel shotty. This build is making me feel like I should lower my volume just slightly. Take the range damage while it's here. Get greedy and then settle for dodge. Okay. Just a little bit. It's interesting that my lifesteal is capped this way, like, because I keep seeing stuff like this butterfly. I'm like, that's a pretty good deal, but like, that's not more lifesteal. We're already maxed. We can in fact go down a little bit. Oh yeah, the cooldown doesn't ever go down, but my attack speed goes up. Yeah, these are already at 0.14, so like, yeah, yep. Previous math holds true, I think. Deciding if we want 2 shotties or not here. I think I want 2 shotties. Well, let me see what these look like. Oh, okay. I thought the shotty was actually doing work last wave, but that was mostly the smugs, huh? I mean, wave 9 will be kind of where it's showing its colors a little more. And we can still decide to get another shotty later, of course. like right now, if we would like. Do I lock in for a head injury? So many of these items are so arbitrary. Like, why the hell does a butterfly give you negative elemental damage? Why does a head injury specifically give you negative rage? It doesn't affect anything else. I guess. I think the flies are dying a little bit faster because of the shotgun. At least there's fewer bullets appearing when they fall dead. Okay, harvesting is still fine. We can take harvesting. We're allowed to still take luck at this point. Range damage is also very good. I think we take harvesting at this point. Plant? No. Lower our speed more. Hey, Panari, no. Negative HP regen is exactly the same as 0 HP regen. Or -1, I guess, but sick, we take 1 damage per second due to our character here. So that's what's causing that. I always forget this is egg wave until I see the first egg. We do certainly need some more speed. $8 turret. That is exceedingly cheap. I'll take it. Is 2 shotties enough reason to take pumpkin? Feels like still no, because it has the negative damage on it too. I don't really understand why pumpkin has the negative damage. Just their insistence of giving almost everything a downside. Because this seems so situational most of the time anyway. So, like, considering that we care about the negative damage, this is like a $100 item instead of a $75 item. Me? I almost don't hate Peaceful Bee. Sniper gun. No. But maybe. Every time I see sniper gun, I'm like, well, that's not a lifesteal weapon. And then I'm like, oh yeah, it spawns 5 projectiles. Maybe it is a lifesteal weapon. And we've sort of got enough range. Mostly it's just, it's cute because it's offered right now, but it's probably not correct. Seems probably not correct. If we had elite waves on like 11 and 15 or something instead of horde waves, I would be a lot more inclined. It's still interesting. Huh. Like, I think I still want it mostly just for the speed. How do we feel about Gentle Alien? I feel a little questionable about Gentle Alien. I'm gonna take it. That wave that were, I can't really even call it a wave, it was like 2 enemies and they just ceased to exist. Yeah, that 10% speed's gonna be nice. Like, dodging these charges is not something I'm currently particularly equipped to do. Oh, we're so close to another level up, too. Still wave 8. We're about to have a big pile of enemies. Let's take the harvesting and just assume we're gonna be okay. I can buy all of those, right? Yeah. A little awkward to have 2 free rerolls in that situation, but it's okay. We probably want Ugly Tooth, right? What do we feel about Injection? Injection is fine. I guess. I'm a fan of having at least a little bit of speed now. Because it's still, like, clearly not enough, but 8% is a lot better than negative 2%. Yeah, that's good. Quite good. Go ahead and take a little bit of armor. Yeah, 2 armor here is fine. No, we talked about this, like, I want the lifesteal, but that built-in cap means this is not worth it. Like, we can take, like, negative 8% lifesteal and probably still be capped. Like, it does not do enough for me here. Okay, 9 max HP is good. 10 harvesting. Okay. Can do that. I mean, red shotties are bananas. Are we spreading it out, or...? Decide if I want to, like, in terms of getting more upgrades later, seems like combining 2 blue smugs and, grabbing another purple shoddy is the way to go. I think in terms of being as strong as possible right now, having the red shoddy would be better, but I don't think that's as important right now. There's a purple smug. Yeah, I'll take that harvest. Okay, there's all our free rerolls used up. Since we bought out the shop, we had even one more, so... Although that's not as good as a bunny free reroll, because it still increases the price of future rerolls for that wave. Okay. And I guess I should say soft cap for the lifesteal, because it is still random, so like it still has some value if I get unlucky with a few rolls to have more than my average amount or whatever, but... Couple of fruits. Pretty cheap, I guess. 15% attack speed that we are offered right now. I guess I can take another 1 damage a second for 40 a harvesting. It's cute. I feel like I need to. I don't know. It's hard to tell how good it is. It's at least okay. So always buying those. Are we combining shotties? Selling the gray? Or just buying the purple SMG? To turn this into a red. Alright, let's just combine these because a red shoddy is so good. Let's just have that before the horde wave. And we'll buy that separately. How do we feel about a scar? How do we feel about a snail? How do we feel about some mildly expensive HP? Alright, I'm gonna take the scar. I don't think I'm locking for a snail. Obliterator! What the hell is this? 1000% range damage scaling? What? 372 damage with infinity piercing. And the cooldown is still... Oh, we've got a 45% attack speed. Okay. Cooldown is not great, but might actually be the worst in the game that I can think of. But, like, given the scaling in the name, like, I kind of expected to see the cooldown say, like, 5 seconds here or something. So, not quite that bad. It's interesting. I feel like I want this, like, show me this again in, like, wave, I don't know, 16 or something like that. When we're approaching wave 18 and 20. Although that said, maybe I still want it anyway. It's kind of nice to have something like that that can utterly dunk on you know, various things like egg spawns and things like that as well. Although it is, yeah, it's weird with the massive range is that it will kind of just shoot what it wants to. But you know, it'll pierce through them, which is good. Greetings, Dig Mamies. That, Jorbs described that recently as like just a different game, and I think I kind of agree with that. There is manual aiming in the options available, but I don't really have any. Oh, one specific weapon? No, it's probably all of them, but I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it. I don't think I've got interest in it myself. Also, does that have 2 tongues? I think the Obliterator has 2 tongues. I don't know what the other thing on the bottom right would be. Big old super snaggletooth. Oh, you're thinking whiskers? Yeah, okay. That could work too. That's what they're actually supposed to be, I think. Just the position is a little weird. Like it's directly below the eye, coming out of the mouth. It seems like it would be further up if it was whiskers. coming out of their face. I don't know. Like, it still does fine with lifesteal because of the piercing. Well, not, like, good. It does not quite as bad as it looks at first, I guess is maybe how to describe that. It's not good. It's also only heavy, not a gun, which is a little rude. That's not a big downside, though. That's just minus 10 range. Pretty minor. Range damage is at 5 right now. And I mean, we've got this thing, after all. Sounds cool. We're not taking it. Kind of going through more swarms of enemies than I expected to be here. Seems like obliterating them might be useful. Although our health is immediately coming back up. Kind of trying to make sure the shot... Oh god. That got down to 2. I thought we were safe to run through a partial wave at that point, and we were not. Or, no, counterpoint calculated exactly, and we knew exactly what we were doing, and everything was fine. How about this 3 armor? I would rather have speed, but this 3 armor is right here. I'm gonna go and take this 3 armor. I'm not taking a 3rd dangerous bunny, or am I? Greetings, the new Alexander. Welcome to the stream. Anvil. Random weapon is upgraded when entering a shop. If you have no weapon to upgrade, you gain 2 armor instead. Huh. Yeah, okay. That sounds pretty good. Not locking gambling token, am I? The hell? We've got 2 luck. Alright. Retro's hoodie's attack speed for dodge and minus range. Nah. Okay. Kind of the opposite of free, yes. You get, eventually relatively cheap weapon tiers over time. Of the type that we want. Mostly. You know, I'm gonna lower the volume one more notch, I think. Like, it's worse for some things. Like, having the sound up is a game advantage for, like, hearing buffer sounds and stuff like that, but... do that before I forget. Gonna lower this one this time. Nope. Pretty bad too. Pretty late in the game to care about luck now. And it will cost like 3 upgrades. Well, 2.5, maybe 2.5. Not quite 3. Okay. Armor over max HP. Yeah, actually, that's pretty close. I can kind of estimate the math on that. Oh, these are almost exactly as powerful as each other right now. Okay. Fair enough. What's harder to come by later? Probably armor. Does it matter if I combine? Like, it does a little bit, but it's... I guess I'd rather just combine this. Yeah, that still gives me a few more options for buying in the short term and before the anvil upgrades everything. Scope is good. Warrior Helm is... probably the item that I most often go, and then take it. I think is the Warrior Helm situation in a nutshell. I'm like, oh god, I can't take this minus speed, but also 3 armor and 5 HP is very good. Onion? And this is bad, right? So if I buy this, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outstanding upgrades, and without it... Okay, it does save an upgrade, as expected. Okay. But... is that good? I don't know, kind of. Yeah, maybe I do take that then. Maybe I do take that. Compass is also 5% speed. Without much downside. I mean, it's kind of expensive. I have 1 turret that it's benefiting. I want the speed enough that I'm gonna lock that. At least these bullets are slower than the ones from the spawners. Broadly, feel a lot more able to deal with these, even when I have, like, you know, SMGs that are spawning a million bullets from these flies here. Usually don't feel too oppressed by that. Very different than the bullet hell situation I get from the spawners there. Okay, we've already decided to tank our crit chance, so the crit chance negative is nothing. Yeah, easy take. I mean, I guess I'm getting a little free engineering. Yeah, for 26, I'll take it. Also, it now occurs to me my math when I was comparing the armor and max HP previously was off, but that's okay. I'll just do it by feel. I took that, like, 6% dodge early, and we have not really been offered more dodge. I don't know if we just ignore it at this point, probably, but if it comes up, we might take it. I would really like range damage, I feel like. But armor is maybe number 2. Speed's number 2. Armor is number 3. I'll get greedy. Settle for max HP, which was about equal to armor. I guess. Compass. I now have 3 engineering if I want a little guy. A little too expensive, I think. Very good, very good. I feel like the Dangerous Bunnies actually lowers the value of Piggy Bank very slightly. I also kind of want to try to find another SMG or something right away. Speed up that anvil so it can get a couple armor hits at the end there. I think you could reasonably take Piggy Bank here, but it's pretty whatever. Are we pretending we're turrets now? It's very cheap. And I kind of want this for the speed. Fine. Fine. I don't know that that's something I'd necessarily call a correct choice, but I'm doing it. It's not incorrect enough for me to be upset about it. Oh, the turrets are popping the turrets are betraying me instantly after I just believed in them. If it weren't for the turrets, we wouldn't have as many bullets on the screen. We also would have made slightly less cash money dollars. Attack speed's right here. Purple attack speed's right here, I guess. I guess Weird Ghost doesn't actually work, does it? Not quite. Not quite. I don't know if we can get an enemy to spawn within the first 1 second. We would actually need more than 1 enemy. We need 2 enemies, because we're at -2 HP per second right now. Hey, Pars. It's possible I didn't even want the sag at this point. I probably still do. We've got slightly negative luck. It's already wave 15, so it's close. Ah! I don't think I locked for it. We would have wanted it for this wave. If I hadn't bought that turret. Bowler hat. Don't exactly feel like I want the snail bait or injection. Well, I know I don't want the bait. At some point we will try it again. Now is not that time. I don't need a run to just immediately end because I took bait again. Potato thrower. It's very weird. Oh no. It's okay, stay close, stay close. Okay, make sure we deal with that. Like, if they start spawning later, they do what they will, but if I can keep them under wraps early, I can at least make this not entirely a bullet hell. Did not quite dodge now. Wonder how much work the obliterator would be doing here. $341 on the ground. I even tried to make a run through to pick stuff up. 3 range damage, very important. Peacock coming back, but that was the swarm wave. That's the wave I wanted that on. Sad tomato time, huh? Okay, we've got 2 of these now. Amusingly, this still shows the damage of the purple one that was underneath it there. But yeah, having two of those is very good. Okay, pumpkin now with two double barrel shotties is probably correct. We really want the thing to give us more piercing death by SMGs or balances would be bananas. That's what we want the most. Now this is interesting. How do I feel about combining two SMGs and buying this? And I've got Anvil rocking. Kind of like it. But also we've cleared our swarmiest waves. Although our non-swarm waves are still swarmy enough that that's something. Interesting. Still seems pretty good. Like, I think even against the elites, this is probably... depends how much more range damage we can scrounge up in a short amount of time, right? Like, if we can scrounge up some more damage, the SMGs will be better against the elites than the Shredder is. It's definitely interesting. I mean, I see the ritual, but like that's pretty expensive for only 6% damage. And like the lifesteal has no upside and the engineering has a small downside. Okay, these are at less than 0.1 now, so even if I've got only 3 SMGs, yeah, there's still lifesteal capped. I think that's really close. I'm gonna do it, but not certain that's correct. Okay, the right SMG was purple if we're comparing damage. Certainly clearing this wave very comfortably. And I guess another argument is that the Shredder is better unless we're ahead enough of the damage curve that we don't care and we're fine anyway, is probably the distinction. It's not entirely true, because killing the elite waves a little bit faster is valuable. That's the speed we needed. Great. That's a great pickup. Yeah, Silver Bullet, perfect timing for 50 cash money dollars. I'm down. The speed is now less important. Anvil's arms dealers unlocked. Huh. Weird, yeah. And they decided to get cheeky with an anti-synergy instead of an active synergy that time, huh? So we want... I mean, these are our, like, third and fourth most desired, I think. We'd rather have armor and range damage. We have 16. Hey, 4 range damage. Deal. Leather vest, deal. Peacock strutting its feathers again. Broken mouth is great. Oh, I wanted to look at the damage here too. So I'm sure it was only 4,000. So it's actually Orty, probably worse. Oh well. A lot of rerolls for nothing. Goodness. When you start with 2 rerolls, I don't expect rerolls to be this expensive. But we have found nothing. Alright, guess we'll save it. Let the natural luck very slightly increment the rarity of stuff we can find, since what we want the most is purple and red. The blue fire always looks a little interesting on enemies from the incendiary too. No, still don't want more lifesteal. Two armor is fine. Okay, as a purple shredder, still did a little bit worse. Should do better as a red, hopefully. We'll see how it does on the elite wave if I don't die a horrible death. Welcome in, sure. Hope y'all had a lovely stream tonight. We are doing some Brotato. Been doing pretty well tonight. This is our third run tonight. We have won our first two, and we're pretty far in this one. See how this goes. Good time for bait. No, we're not taking that. Not supposed to take the other the coupon, am I? Like 18. Like coupon probably about breaks even. It's hard to estimate how much money is going to be spent on rerolls versus other stuff. But welcome everybody. Hope you're you still doing Xeno stuff. The character we are playing as is sick. We take constant damage, but we start with lifesteal. And we can't use HP regeneration to heal ourselves back up either. Yeah, so if you haven't seen this before, most similar to something like Vampire Survivors, but with more decisions. It is still auto-fire, like Vamp Survivors and other Survivor-likes, but your movement on the map definitely matters a lot more than Vamp Survivors, and your, you have a lot of decisions to make in the build and upgrade paths and stuff you choose for your characters. That actually surprised me a bit with this game, how much room there was to make interesting decisions there. So I've been having a pretty good time with it so far. Alright, I don't rate Silver Bullet especially highly, but we're at the end of the game fighting an elite wave and then the final boss shortly after, so more damage against the most important remaining enemies is probably a good idea. How do I feel about Banner? I feel okay about Banner. Considering the downside is not relevant, because we're soft-capped on our lifesteal since our weapons fire so fast. I took bait once, Peter. Like, I was like, pretty sure this is a terrible idea. Took it, immediately died. Like, it wasn't even like a close wave. It was just, I'm dead. So, like, my reasons for not taking bait, pretty justified in my opinion. Bait is an item that gives you a modest damage up relatively cheaply, but the next wave comes with some extra annoying enemies that if you get good enough at the game, I think that you can probably manage okay, but I am not currently there. But yeah, some other broad strokes for people unfamiliar with this game. You've got, most characters have 6 different weapons they can have. There's a whole bunch of different weapons and builds you can end up having. We've got a lifesteal focused gun build, basically. So we've got a lot of these fast-firing SMGs. Because lifesteal in this game doesn't proc on how much damage you deal, but it procs on hits. So hitting things as often as possible, no matter what the damage, is how you actually proc a bunch of lifesteal. So we've got those SMGs to fire very quickly, and we've got these double-barrel shotties to do big, like, kind of AoE damage there, since they shoot 6 projectiles each time they fire. And there's a whole slew of different characters, like, I don't know, 30 different characters in this game, and some of them play pretty wildly different. This one's not too different, since I kind of like defaulting for a gun sort of build anyway a lot of times, but... yeah. Alright, let's dance with our elite. falling quite quickly. Oh yeah. Easy peasy. So there's a variety of different enemy types and other sort of side upgrades you can get. You see some of that on the field here as well. These little turrets we've got, like you can have a fully turret-focused build. I just kind of ended up getting into a couple turrets cheap that are doing something, but they are certainly not a primary part of my build here. That spooky thing on the right side, you see, that spawned because we let an egg hatch. It's still not like that disastrous. You saw we were still able to take it out pretty quick there, but nope. No melee damage or HP regen. Both of those do absolutely nothing for me, so I'm gonna go and recycle that. Not the red item we were looking for. Just take 2 range damage. Probably. Like, obviously our damage output pretty good given what we just saw there, but this is on offer right now. So this is our level up. You can level up your any of the primary stats basically are going to be on offer for the level up there. And you can re-roll it with re-rolls getting more expensive each time. And when you re-roll, you're never offered the same stuff you were just shown. Yeah, I think this is fine. Like, we're already pretty tanky. If our, like, armor or HP were lower, I would want to get them higher and, like, really focus on that since our damage is good, but this is good enough, I think. We'll go ahead and just take that. Not gonna be upset about that. Sure, coffee's fine. Get a little more attack speed. And we also got +2 armor from that anvil, too. And yeah, that is an interesting aspect of this game, too, and worth noting that the bosses don't actually need to be killed. You can just out-survive them. That's what we did in our previous run. We're not able to do enough damage, but instead we were just super fast and just running around the field as fast as we could to survive. Oh, the Obliterator's back if we want to try it. I feel like I got to, even though it probably makes us worse. Let's see. Okay, I like that this actually did more damage against the Elite. It's interesting. Is our lifesteal still fine? I mean, probably. Just like if we go down to only 2 SMGs, we may not be lifesteal capped anymore. That's fine. That's fine. I feel like I gotta take the Obliterator because I've never taken it before. See how well that does against the boss with its low cooldown but massive damage. I mean, I guess I should just do a direct look real quick, right? Like if this is... Oh. Damage output of the SMG is actually very similar, DPS-wise. Although the Obliterator's gonna level up because of the anvil, so that's what the purple one looks like, the 3rd tier, and it's gonna be 4th tier against the boss. Okay, I think that, like, I think this is probably slightly worse, but I feel like we're doing well enough that I could probably manage it and not ruin myself because of my hubris. So normally I would want to lock this item so that I could immediately upgrade it next phase, next wave rather. Because you can combine 2 of a tier to get the next tier, but that's gonna happen automatically because of an anvil item we have here that automatically upgrades some of our items here, so we don't want a second Obliterator, so I can switch back to that SMG I just got rid of. Alright. Let's do it. The other things you might see in the field, like these little cactus things, those are fruits that will, by default, heal you for 3 HP. And you can have builds kind of focused on collecting a whole bunch of fruit to possibly even damage enemies as you're picking up the fruit or whatever. They're a pretty small part of my potential healing right now, but just a little side bonus that will give me some extra healing here and there. If my life steal's not quite doing the task. Another mechanic I like about this game quite a bit is the material pickup there. So you see that little stuff on the ground, that's my my money. And as a broad rule, like, it's not that big of a deal if you don't pick it up. What happens is the material you pick up is available to be spent immediately, whereas material that you don't pick up is going to be redistributed during the next wave. And I think that's a good mechanic to reward you for picking it up early, but not like feeling overly punishing when you don't or can't or whatever. Okay, well, this is a bunch of good stuff. Do we want dodge or speed or damage? Hey, Zelzy. Greetings, Dalek. I'm leaning towards speed. Although, we've kind of got enough speed to dodge normal stuff. Like, it's interesting. What like, loose breakpoint with speed that I at least pay some attention to is about 40% speed. There's an attack that a lot of the bosses use that, you can kind of just run past instead of being trapped by it, but I think I'm mostly okay being trapped by it, because I just want to stay close to the bosses and burst them down. So maybe I would actually rather have the dodge or the damage. Interesting. Let's just do something else to get tanky. Yeah, I'm okay with this. We can lower our damage and suddenly have a huge amount of dodge. And if our lifesteal is no longer capped because we got rid of our SMGs, it'll effectively cap it again. So the cap I'm referring to is that you can get a max of 10 HP a second from your lifesteal. So, like, I'm just kind of estimating based on how fast the weapons fire if we're approximately capped. When we had almost all SMGs, we had it more than covered, but now that we've switched to some slower weapons, it's less clear. This was the purple obliterator's stats, to be clear, for the damage it dealt, but its scaling is now at 1500%. So the, whatever, 700 damage that it was going to be doing before. Its range is longer, too, as well. Yep. And I don't know if the cooldown went down or not, because we got some more attack speed since then, so I'm not sure on that. But yeah, I mean, cape for that much dodge, probably worth it. Pick back up 1 range damage, sure. Good time for crown. Get more income on the final wave. Maybe not crown. %5 speed. Gotta give a chance to find the like bouncy bullets because those would be ridiculous. Look at how high our harvesting got from the, blood transfusion, though. We got a lot of that. Harvesting is a stat that gives you more income and XP each wave, and then also increases itself over time. An investment stat, basically. 8 max HP. I don't even hate Triangle of Power. Like how... Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We take 2 damage a second every second. Let's maybe not take Triangle of Power? No. Okay. Okay. Let's, Also, I couldn't afford both. Part of the reason I kind of wanted to like it is because I could afford both, but... Alright, that probably does nothing. So I guess I'm re-rolling to see if we find anything else. We did not. I mean, we did, but we don't have enough money for it. Adrenaline would have been nice, but that's okay. Maybe with a beard also would have been decent. The items are all nonsense, to be clear. Like... well, no, I take that back. Obviously, a baby with a beard significantly reduces your range, but makes it whenever an enemy dies, they fire random bullets that scale with your range damage. Like, I guess that's pretty intuitive, right? That's what you think of when you see baby with a beard. Oh, we're $7 off. We could almost buy a tree. Alright. I didn't actually, like, visually see the Obliterator even firing, last time. Like, it doesn't... It needs to have a different, like, color projectile or something. I don't know. It feels like a spicy enough weapon that it's gotta be more special than it is. Also, these bosses are dying very quickly. I'm trying to focus fire, but failing to, as my health was dropping a lot, but that's okay. That boss is down. And this is that circle attack I was talking about, being able to just run past if your speed is high enough. Also, they're already dead. Okay, well, good work. That'll do it. Alright, so we got 1,300, 1,400 from those, about 10,000 from those, only 5,000 from the poor Shredder. Okay, the Obliterator did do the most damage against the quick boss raid. So it did, like, it wasn't at all necessary. Like, if that wave lasts 3 more seconds or whatever, because we don't have this weapon, it's obviously very fine, but it did in fact still do more damage than even our double shotties there.